Do you find it difficult to have a conversation in English? Do you feel like you don't have time to watch an entire film or a full show to learn a word, a phrase or two? And you want to learn British accent, but there aren't many shows in this dialect. So I have come up with a solution to this problem. I'm going to create a new series where you listen to a full conversation between two characters talking about different topics, in order for you to pick up some new expressions and vocabulary. And not to mention, you get to listen to a full dialogue in a British accent since you all asked for it. So without further ado, let me tell you all about this conversation. Hello everyone, I am Ms. Zainab and I've been teaching English for 5 years as a communication skill. Today we're going to listen to a conversation between two characters putting together a time capsule for future generations. What is a time capsule, you say? A time capsule is a box where you put items from the present days or the things that are trendy at the moment, and you bury it for future generation to see in the future. Stay until the end of the video to know what items they decided to put in the time capsule, and then check out the question that follows the conversation. In this dialogue, the two characters will use some of the words and expressions such as useful, authentic, official records, temporary, insight, fashion, current affairs, trends, significant issues, credible, level of technology, progression, entertainment, political changes, outdated technology, and last but not least, fragile. Hi Jane.
Hi Melanie, how are you?
I'm quite well, thank you for asking. What about you?
I'm great. How are you doing? All right?
Yes, I'm doing well, thank you.
What's up?
Listen, I decided to put up a time capsule for future generation. Would you like to think with me on what items to put in this time capsule?
Yes, why not?
Okay, let's get started. I believe photographs are very useful in helping people understand modern day life. They are like authentic records of everyday life and will show future generation how our surrounding and lifestyle have changed over time.
I agree. They also give you insight into more temporary things like fashion, clothing, and hairstyles. Since fashion tends to repeat itself, it would be interesting to see whether certain trends become old-fashioned.
You have a point. Moving on to the newspaper. It's a credible source of information about significant issues of the time. People can read it and learn about current affairs and important events in the society that are happening today or nowadays.
That's right. A newspaper can also teach future generation about our concerns and accomplishments and generally what life is like at present. Now, as far as the tablet is concerned, I think it will show people the level of technology available to us today.
Definitely. It will show a lot of the progression of technology and what type of devices we use in our everyday life.
The same goes for a USB memory stick with a collection of films and music. It would be very helpful because it would show how much our generation relies on technology for entertainment.
You're right. Scenarios in films and TV shows could reveal a lot about everyday life. Lastly, I believe currency is important because it can also give information about our culture and society, since money always have images of important figures and emblems printed on it.
I agree. It can also give information about important political changes in a country.
Yeah. Well, we need to decide on 2 items to be included in our time capsule. I believe the newspaper is the most suitable item to put in a time capsule, don't you?
No, I'm afraid I don't agree with you on that. Newspapers are made of paper. It may not survive buried underground for so long, and if ruined, what use would it be to anyone?
You have a point. Maybe a USB memory stick is more appropriate. It isn't as fragile as a newspaper.
That's true. There is one problem. By then, this technology will have probably become outdated.
Then the same goes for the tablet. What if technology has advanced so much that they don't even understand what it is?
Oh, I wouldn't really worry about that. Since future is likely to revolve around technology progression, a tablet will probably be the most recognizable device for future generation.
That's right. Now, what do you think about including currency?
Well, I don't think including money is necessary. You see, it can be found in any record or archive.
Yes, we should try to provide objects that would reveal aspects of everyday life, which you wouldn't find in a museum, for example. For this reason, I suggest a selection of photographs. They would be very helpful to anyone who wants to understand how people live today.
I couldn't agree more. So we are settled then. We both agree on the tablet and the photographs, right?
Exactly. Now let's check out the question. What items would you put in a time capsule? Please let me know in the comment box down below, because I'm really interested in knowing your opinion. I hope you liked this conversation and it was useful for you. Please let me know in the comment box down below if you want more of these videos.